This video was brought to you by Rumble. In the middle of the 19th century, South Africa was divided into a few states. The Orange Free State and Transvaal, both Afrikaner republics, British colonies like Natal and Cape, and the Zulu Kingdom. Shaka Zulu had created the Zulu Kingdom in the early 19th century, and they quickly came into conflict with the migrating Boers like at Blood River in 1838. But they also suffered from infighting after Shaka's death, but Mpande, with Boer help, seized the throne in 1840. But then his sons again fought for control, with Cetshwayo being victorious. Meanwhile, the British became more interested in the region when diamonds were discovered, and the British expanded more by annexing West Griqualand in 1873 around the diamond-rich town of Kimberley. The following year, Lord Carnarvon, Secretary for the Colonies, presented a plan to turn South Africa into a confederation of states similar to what he had achieved in Canada. He appointed Bartle Frere as High Commissioner for South Africa and was tasked with putting his plan into motion. In 1877 they announced the annexation of Transvaal, who themselves were threatened by the Zulus, and as for the Zulus, Frere found his cause for war when two wives of a Zulu sub-chief fled from Zulu territory and into Britain's colonies, but they were pursued and caught by a group of Zulus. Then a colonial engineer and trader were taken prisoner by a group of Zulus when they were working near the border. So Frere used these to issue an ultimatum to Cetshwayo, forcing him to disband his army. This was of course rejected, as Frere had anticipated, and he declared war in January 1879, even though the British government was reluctant to fight a war in Africa. One army took Eshowe while another British force set up camp across the border near Isandlwana, a hill near Buffalo River. But the Zulu lay siege to the soldiers at Eshowe and met another army at Isandlwana. There, using a cow horn maneuver, they were able to get within arm's reach of the British, and using their short spears killed most of the British army that day. Cetshwayo hoped this would force the British to sue for peace, but the battle changed the opinion of the British government and the public. So reinforcements were dispatched to try and restore prestige, while in South Africa a British-held trading post on the border was attacked. There, at the Battle of Rorke's Drift, a small force of just under 200 British troops defeated a much larger Zulu army. Although many in Britain hailed this as a great battle that defended the borders, it is unlikely that the Zulu were trying to invade Natal, as the king had not ordered the assault. But the British reinforcements began to arrive, and they relieved the troops at Eshowe and crushed the Zulus at the Battle of Kambula. And then they launched their second invasion and made it to the capital Ulundi in July 1879, and equipped with Gatling guns and heavy artillery they destroyed the Zulus. Cetshwayo was captured and forced into exile, and the strongest kingdom in southern Africa ceased to exist, and in the aftermath its lands were eventually incorporated into the British colony of Natal. But with the destruction of the Zulus, the Boers had no need for British protection. They therefore sought full independence, and the Boer War started 1 year later. And thanks to Rumble for sponsoring this video. Rumble is a new app where you can create short content with your phone with a whole host of unique features. It focuses on short content, so if you like these videos, this app will suit you. And as opposed to just commenting when responding to a creator, you can also send videos as a response. And as I have an account there, you can respond to my videos or just send me your thoughts. Plus, I will be uploading unique bite-sized videos on that new account, focusing on historical facts that don't really fit into a format here on YouTube. And as for creators, you too can benefit by joining Rumble, as after uploading 21 videos, your followers can sponsor you. Plus, the app lets you easily organize your videos and build a library of high-quality content. So if you follow the link in the description below and join up today, you will not just be supporting this channel, but you can also share some historical facts and stories with me, or just join in a debate. I'll be sure to join you.